Aloha, Professor of Popular Music Richard here. My favourite AC/DC records. Okay, High Voltage, absolutely love it. And the funny thing was, I've always loved the bass on that, and I've always loved the drums on that. And I learnt that a lot of the drums were done by the Italian pizza man. I learnt that a few years ago, Tony Correnti. And I love Phil Rudd obviously, but yeah, that's just so awesome. Okay, Dirty D's done dirt cheap. What can I say? The album is just so awesome. Dirty Deeds, Big Balls. I love that album. I love absolutely everything about it. The attitude, the fun, the excitement. Absolutely love that record. Back in Black. Okay, Back in Black was the soundtrack to the 80s for most teenagers at my school. I wore out the tape. Back in Black was just such a good album. Quite honestly, I find that I like, when I get an AC/DC record, I like every song on it. They're all killer, no filler. But that album, it goes the extra mile. That's seriously all killer. All right, the latest album that's just come out, Power Up, is I just love it. The lyrics are awesome. It's one of my favourite lyrical AC/DC records. I'm just trying to think. Stiff Upper Lip. I wore that tape out. Went to the tour. Loved the tour. Actually worked at the tour. My friend let me be security at the Canberra concert on the change room door, so I got to meet the band and all that. It was all really fun. And yeah, Stiff Upper Lip, what a record. I feel safe in New York City. So yeah, I would say AC/DC is a band where I've never not liked a record. I've loved every record they've ever done. But they're my favourite albums, the ones I've just spoken about now. But that's this latest record. You know, it's on a lot of levels, it's the best record they've ever done. So that's just amazed me. It just came out of, I didn't know sorry, I did know they were back in the studio, but I didn't know of any real I didn't know how long it was going to take. There's rumours that they'd all been recording again. I didn't know how long it was going to take, and then all of a sudden it was just out, and there was a countdown happening, and it was like Christmas. And I was just so excited, and yeah, it hasn't let me down. That record is so good. And I've been sitting up every time they release the music videos at night waiting for it. And each night I have honestly felt like it's Christmas or New Year's Eve or whatever again. It's just been the whole Power Up situation, new record and clips and premieres and all that has been really, really exciting for me. I've absolutely loved the whole thing. So yeah, I think Power Up, like I say, it could be the best record they've ever done, but I don't know if I'd still call it my favourite or whatever, because yet, because I think those ones that I listened to my whole life are my favourite at the moment, because they've got so much relevance and memories. And I was listening to them when there was so much, kissing your first girl, hanging out with your mates at the pool in Canberra and jumping off Top Tower at Civic into the water, and all these exciting, I was exploring life and having all this excitement at the same time as listening to, say, Back in Black. And of course, back then, look, we were really, in the 80s, we were listening to Back in Black really heavy, in the car, everybody, all my friends, and all, and on tape decks, boom boxes when we got to the pool and whatever. But definitely we were listening to all the old Bon Scott records then as well. So yeah, God, I love that band. All right, rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Over and out.